Hello class, good morning. How are you? How was your break? So, as you have seen from the screen, uh, we first have this class yesterday. So, due to some technical errors, I'm sorry for that. This program is powered by Exponential Computers, Kaduna State. My name is Abba Umar Jae, and our topic for today, I'm going to take you mathematics, and our topic for today is sort, sort, which is very, very important. It's an aspect in mathematics, like some other topics. Quadratic equations, simultaneous equations, so and so on and so on. Also, this one is a vital aspect in mathematics. Let us look into this introduction. Third are the square root of number that cannot be simplified into a whole or rational number. It cannot be accurately represented in a fraction. You cannot. It cannot be accurately represented in a fraction. When I say it cannot be accurately represented in a what? Fraction. When you have a number, root of 3, for instance, or if you don't want to see this point, 1.33 or 1 point something like that, just we are going to use this sort, square root. And this sort is represented by a symbol, square root. Square root. For example, root of 2, it will give you 1.42414213. It is more accurate if you leave the answer as root 2. Uh, as I have said, it is represented by this square root, this symbol, square root of 2. Instead of to give these numbers, just leave it as 2. You get it? Is that clear? So we have types of sorts. There are some different types of sorts, as we have seen here. Number 1 to 10. Simple sort, pure sort, similar sort, mixed sort, compound sort, binomial sort. This simple sort has only one term. When you say it has only one term, means that we have root of 3, root of 5, root of 2, or root of a, root of b, root of n number. Single term, only one term. Then pure sort, which are completely irrational. You know what is irrational number? Okay. For example, root of 3. Similar sorts, having the same common sort factor, means sorts that are not completely irrational, and they can be expressed as a product of rational and irrational. This means sorts, you can solve it using what? Rational and irrational numbers. When you have rational and irrational number, you can use this method to solve it. Compound sorts is the addition or subtraction of two or more sorts. Is that clear? Then binomial sort, a sort that is made of two other sorts. Is that clear? So let us go to rules. This sort has rules, which is very, very important. You have to master them all. When manipulating sort, you have to follow these rules, as you have seen in the screen. I think you see it clearly. Huh? There are rules. You have to follow them and you have to master them. There are 1 to 10. Let us go to example. You will understand it better. Simplification of sort. When they say simplification of sort, means to simplify. Simplify. You know what is simplify, huh? If you are given an equation to say simplify the following sort. This square root, it is a symbolic, it's a symbol which is represented as what? Sort. When you see this square root, means square root of 75. I think you're not seeing clearly, huh? Yes, okay. Square root of 75, square root of 80, square root of 18, square root of 60. Let us take it one by one. Square root of 75, we are going to divide here 75 into 3. Means 25 times 3, it will definitely give you what? 75. You are going to break it into 3, this 75. Do you get it? So when you break it, then you should find the square root of that 25. Then square root of 25 is 5 root 3. You see, you clear this square root, then remain what? 3. Number 2, the same as number 1. You are going to break your 80 into what? 5. 16 times 5, it will give you this 80. Then you should find the square root of that 16, which is 4. You see, you clear the square root. Then number 3, 18. Divide your 18 by 2. It will give you 9 times 2. 9 times 2, it will definitely give you what? 18. Then you should find the square root of 9, which is 3. The same thing as 4. Root of 80. You should divide your 18 by 4. 4 times 15, it will give you 80. Do you get it? Then you should find the square root of 4, which is 4, or which is 2, root 15. So let us move to another aspect in this sort. We have addition and subtraction of sort. You see, simplify the following. Root of 50 minus 18 plus 32. Root of 80 plus root of 20 minus 75, minus 45. Root of 28 plus root of 63. Solution. Root of 50 minus root of 18 plus root of 32. You are going to break your 50 by 2. Then you should find the square root of the 25, which is equal to 5. Or just leave this one aside. Just take it 18, divide it by 2. It will give you 9 times 2, it will give you 18. 32. 16 times 2, it will give you what? 32. Then you should find the square root of 25, which is 5 root 2. Root of 9, 3. Don't forget to put your sign. Your sign here is what? Minus. You should take it down. Plus what? Root of 16, it will give you what? 4. Do you get it? Then you should add it. 5 minus 3 plus 4. Don't consider this square root. It has square root of 2, square root of 2, square root of 2. Just consider this one. 5, 3, 4. 5 minus 3 plus 4. 5 minus 3 is what? 2. 2 plus 4, 6. Then you should take your what? Root. This is the final answer. 6 root 2. Exactly. Then number 2, the same as number 1. 80 plus root 20 minus this. You should divide this 18, then find the square root also for this 20 and 45. The same as number 3. Do you get it? Also this one. 4 times 7, it will give you this. Then square root of 4 is 2 plus this one. It will give you 5, 2 plus 3, 5. Then what? 7. Is that clear? Root of 9 is 3. Then Rationalization of thought. When you say rationalization of thought, means to rationalize a given thought. Can be simplified. When you have a similar thought like this one, it cannot be simplified. Rather than can be written in a more convenient form. Then you multiply the numerator and denominator by root of 3. As you have seen here, we multiply our numerator and our denominator. As you see here, 2 all over root of 3 by this. We have 2 all over root of 3, which is equal to this all over this, times our denominator. Our denominator here is root of 3 times root of 3, which is the same time as this 2 root 3 all over what 3. This one cancels this one. You are going to remain with what 3. This process is called rationalization. There is hints under this rationalization. See the hint here. You should follow it clearly. You see, there are 1 to 5. Thank you for listening. So I hope that clear. Any problem or any question, just look deep into this hint. Root of a times root of a is the same thing as a. You should follow it one by one. Is that clear? So you can call it a day. Till we meet next time. Thank you for listening.